Good morning. I wanted to talk to you today about contouring your face and about applying your makeup. And not only that, but for people who are over 40, a lot of times the 40s group, we get left out of different things as far as what looks good on our faces and how to apply our makeup to refresh ourselves and to keep our face from looking like a flat sheet. We need some color, we need definition. And so I wanted to stop in today and talk to you about makeup for someone who's over 40. And so what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to take my hairband and I'm going to tie back just here real quick because I want you to be able to see my face. And I hope y'all are doing well today. Not a lot going on today, just trying to get some things going. Okay, so I'm going to first of all start. You can just see, first of all, from the light that I have here in my bathroom, that um, I have some different areas that I need to be lifted. Okay. And so this is an absolutely clean face for me. And so there are some places that are dark that I want to lighten out. Some of the places that I want to lighten out is I want to lighten up here in this area here. I want to bring brightness to this area. Another place that I want to focus on is right here under my eyes. I want to give definition here. You'll notice I've been having some allergies. And so I've got some wrinkles that are kind of, or bag areas that are here. And so I want to brighten that up. And then I want to lift my overall look. And there's a couple of different ways that we can do that. First of all, we can do that with highlighting, contouring, and doing some different things to help us to have some lifted look that we want even after the age of 40. Okay. And so I'm in my mid 40s. And so that kind of is where I'm going to start. But before I start any of my foundation or any of my contouring, what I want to do, first of all, is I'm going to start with my VFX Pro Camera Ready. I do use pharmacy products. I am a pharmacy beauty influencer, and so these are products that I use. But um, I also have this as my business, and so if I can ever help you with any products, I would love to encourage you to get with me. I'll post my sales link down below. If you're interested, you can purchase, and it'll ship straight to your door. Um, but primer is a game changer. When you put primer onto your face, it's going to go and fill in all of your pores. It's going to fill in fine line and wrinkles. And I don't use a lot of our pharmacy primer. There are two primers that there are available. This one's just the VFX Probe Camera Ready, but there's also a strobe if you want an iridescent look that kind of gives a shimmer or shine. This is just the one I started on personally, and so it's the one that I'm using here today. Okay. But this, if you use a primer, you know that it just really helps to make your face have a nice, smooth texture so that when you go in and you apply your foundation, it's on a nice, smooth surface. And so that's what we're looking for. That's what I'm going for. I just go down on my neck a little bit. And so now I'm ready to go. Because I want to have two depths of contouring today, I'm actually going to use two products that are different. I use as my regular foundation the Farmasi CC Cream Light to Medium. But for my foundation lightening or my contouring, today I'm going to use the light. It's going to be quite a bit brighter than what I typically have right here. And so that's what I'm going to be using today is I'm going to be using two different pharmacy foundations, one to brighten and lighten and one to just be my regular foundation. And so I'm going to actually start this morning with the light. And you're going to see that it is quite a bit. It's about a shade brighter than the regular foundation that I use. Okay. And so I'm going to put these in some of my problem areas where I want to start bringing light into my face. Okay. And so I'm going to start right here and I want to bring light or lighter in here. I'm also going to go here down the sides. Okay. Of my nose. I'm going to pat here where I had those problem areas here. I'm going to go ahead and do that just right there to give that. And I kind of do that in a nice V and I go up underneath my eye. Okay. All right, so there that is. I'm going to leave this open. I'm going to go ahead as well and I'm going to lighten up right here under my chin just to give a little bit of a lift on my chin. Okay, Pharmacy's products go on nice and smoothly. and they have good coverage. This is a CC cream, so it's a continuous coverage cream that I'm using here this morning. Okay, and then I'm going to just let that brighten. Okay, so you can already see right here with where I have placed the foundation where it's already lightening and brightening. So now I'm going to go in just with my regular light to medium, and I'm going to blend um, this in just a little bit. Okay, I want to leave this light and bright because my eyes are where I want there to be a spark, and up here above my head, that's where I want it to have a spark as well. So now I'm going to go in. This is again a little bit darker shade, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it just right underneath where I put my light. Okay, I don't want to cover over my light. I want to leave that so that it's a nice, pretty shine, but that I still have that lifting that I want with my makeup. I always love their foundation. I don't know if you've ever tried it or not. It smells like cocoa. It smells so wonderful. I love Farmasi's products. They do a really nice job with coverage. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and fill on my nose. And I'm going to just use my fingers here to blend. Okay. All around. Let me do my forehead real quickly. Okay. All right. So now you can see that we have a little bit of definition. I still have good coverage, but my eyes are brighter. Down here on my chin is still brighter. Okay, to bring in that definition, I'm going to go ahead and cover my nose up just a bit. Okay, and so that's the beginning. When you're looking at contouring, just look for areas that you want to be brighter, or you want to stand out. Like for me, like I said, up here is a place where I want it to be bright. I want attention to be drawn to my eyes, but I want positive attention there. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead as well. Let me just put a dot. I'm not going to do a lot, but I would like to lighten out my lid just a little bit and get it ready to go, because I'll go back in here in a little bit with some eyeshadow. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this all over and get my eyes brightened out just a bit. Okay. So nothing really hard here. Something, just look at your face, and everybody's face is different. You're going to have different areas that I do. You know, maybe you have age spots. Maybe you want to brighten around, or maybe you have different areas. Okay, that you need to emphasize. So those are things that you can think about. I'm going to go ahead because I am going to apply lipstick later on, and I'm going to apply our lip conditioner. It is the next best thing. I would tell you what, it is just a wonderful product to use for conditioning of your lips. I am not using things like little chapsticks anymore because this stuff is the bomb. It's wonderful. It's going to be full. It's infused with calendula, and it is just a wonderful product and a great base for your lips. And so that's where I'm going to start. Okay, if I wanted to look at my face and kind of go, okay, do I want to lighten anything else up? Do I have any other places that I want to be brighter? I probably would look around and say, okay, I want to just lift a little bit more under my eyes. And so I have a little bit of a concealer. It's not as bright as the light is. The light foundation that I used, it's a little bit more of a skin color, skin tone, but I just want to go in and just pat that in. You want to be very careful, especially when you're working near your eyes, to apply your makeup very gently. Okay, you don't want to rub in wrinkles and fine lines. And these areas here, they do not have just a ton of elasticity, and so that's really important. As you're going in there, you want to be really careful. A lot of people use sponges and different things so that they don't rub wrinkles in. So that's a good tip for you today. Okay, so I've got my foundation on. I'm now going to go in and I'm going to use what we call our Peach Bite today. This particular group of makeups has 3 different colors. We have a bronzer, we have a highlighter, and then we also have a blush on the end of it. And so it's perfect. I'm going to have to grab my brush real quick. Hold on just a second. I thought I had it, but I don't. Okay. so I've got my little blush brush right here. And what you want to do is you want to look and see, where do I want to also add some more light? I'm going to actually start here in the middle with our pretty highlighter. It is just a real pretty shimmery color. I put that on, and I'm just going to go right here under. I want to bring some light in, and I'm going to put that just right here underneath my cheeks, just a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to put just a little bit of on the top of my head. I want to have a real pretty sheen. This is really, let me see if I can show you. It's real glimmery, and so that's something that I want to put up there. It's just a real pretty, it's going to give you a glow, perfect for Christmas time, things like that. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in with my blush. And I use a really pretty rose color blush. It's called Rose Jam. Let me grab it real quick. And what I want to do with my blush is I want to have just a continuous lifting here of my color. Well, I tell you what, I don't see my Rose Jam, so that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and go back over here to my peach palette. I thought I had it, but I guess I don't. This particular color here serves as a blush, and I was going to see if it shows. It's just a part of the peach bite, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just go. I did the highlight here. I want to stay right here on the base of my cheekbone here. And I'm just going to warm that up. Okay, you don't want too much. You want it just to be a very nice, natural look, which is what I'm going for today. Okay, just a nice, pretty natural look is what I'm looking for. And just put that on. Okay, just a little bit so I have a glow. Okay, now I'm going to use this today because I really am liking the way that this is a highlighter. I'm going to actually go in. I love this brush. If you haven't ever seen one of these, it's a blush brush on one end and an eye brush on the other. I'm going to go in and I'm going to load my brush with the light, and I'm going to actually use that to be the basis of my eye color for today. I really want to have some real pretty, just golden tones. That's what my goal is. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cover my lid with that. You know, there's just something about putting your makeup on. It's time that you have just all by yourself to play and to do some things for you that are just kind of neat, kind of think through some things and play through some things and just enjoy just having some time together or just with yourself, you know. I appreciate you guys for joining me. While I'm thinking about it, please like and subscribe. It always helps me to get more subscribers. When I have subscribers, it also lets my videos get out to others. And I appreciate you guys for helping me in that. Okay, but again, this is the Peach Bite. Fantastic little product right here. And what I want to do next is I'm going to grab my, just my little vial of brown sugar. Actually, this is not the brown sugar, but this is the Pink Glow. It's real pretty. Let me grab that real quickly. I have lots of different products that I use and that I absolutely love that Farmasi has. The brown sugar is real pretty. You can see that it's kind of a nice dark. I put that nice golden color on my eyelid, and so this is going to be a nice pop for me. I already have shadows. I haven't put anything else on, but you can just see kind of, and if you'll look in the mirror when you're putting your makeup on, you'll see areas where your face naturally has shadows and things like that that you can either emphasize or you can downplay to make the look that you're wanting to find or that you're wanting to emphasize. For me, I'm going to use the brown to start off this morning, and I'm going to go at the midpoint of my eye right here, and I'm going to just draw a straight line. Okay, just going to go straight across here. I'm going to draw a straight line right there with my brown sugar. Okay, I'm going to do the same on this side. I'm going to go about to the middle of where my eyeball is. Okay, I'm going to look at the camera for a second. And just a straight line. Okay. I've actually seen people take a piece of paper when they're trying to do this kind of a hooded look, and they will take a piece of paper or a template and they will mark this off so that this is a very straight line. Okay, you want to try to draw emphasis to your eyes, and you want your eyes to go out. So we're going to go ahead and put that on. You can just see how gently. You could also use a brush, a makeup brush on this if you want to. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my hand kind of as a guide. I'm going to pull up and I'm going to go straight down right there. Okay. Just straight on down. And I'm going to take my pinky. I'm going to just blend here just a bit. Okay. Just blend that in. All right. So you can already see from one eye how it's lifting. Okay, this is a liquid shadow, and because it's creamy, you can move it for a little bit until it dries. Once it dries, though, there's some really cool aspects of our cream shadows. They become waterproof and water resistant. And so, if you're out and you're working or sweating or whatever, it's going to stay on, which is something that I absolutely love. I'm going to do the same thing with my other eye. Okay, so just pull straight up. Okay, and then you want to start about the eyebrow. And then I'm going to just use my pinky again and I'm going to blend that over. There we go. Okay, but you want to make sure that you don't come down. You want this to be bright and to pop out, and you want to keep this going up. That's what we're trying to do with the hooded look, is we're wanting our eyes to have a really pretty sheen and be vibrant as you're looking. If it kind of comes down, if your lines come down here, then it's going to draw your eyes down. And for me, since I'm over 50, over 50, I'm 45. But what I want you to do is I want you to pull that up. It's so important. So you're wanting to make sure that you're getting brightness into your eyes. So pull that up and get that look going. Okay. You want to lift. That's our motto in 45, 40s is we want to lift. We want to make it vibrant. We want to make it just pop and shimmer. Okay. And you can do that. There's so many different ways to bring, a look to your eye and to your face instead of here the long. You want to bring that energy to your eyes, and so that's what we're looking to do today. Okay, all right, so we're going to go on. I am going to add something that I absolutely love. It's a product that Farmasi has, and these are like, I don't know, for a liner that is a glitter liner that's a liquid liner that goes on smooth and is beautiful. These are 1090 is what these are, but I love them because I can create the looks that I want. We have these in many different colors. Let me show you really quick. We have liquid eyeliners. We have them in just good old black, and we also have them in a metallic color of black. There it is. Okay, so we have these different eyeliners, y'all, and they are so cool. Let me see if I can get them. I still have my labels on mine, but I do use them all of the time. So these are the four that I have. Actually, I have five. I just bought the champagne. I love these. They're just so cool. The champagne is a really beautiful rose gold color, and you can use these. But this just puts a little bit of shimmer. Like I said, we're wanting to emphasize our eyes and not so much the imperfections down below. And so I'm going to use the glitter shadow here. Also, you have a pretty crystalline look here. You can do that as well. And then we have the metallic black. It's kind of like a gunmetal black. And so gunmetal is real pretty. And then we have just good old black. And so the black is $7.90, I think, for our liquid eyeliner. But these are a game changer for me. I love them. I'm actually going to start. I'm going to use a mirror to help me put it on because look in here. I'm a glasses wearer, and without my glasses, it's hard for me to see. And so I have to kind of get up close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my little peach bite right here. So, and I'm going to apply my liquid liner for you so that you can kind of see how smooth it goes on. So even though I'm looking down, you ought to be able to see the lid and to see how that's all kind of going on. Okay, so got a little bit up above my eyelid. My eye. I'll get it in a minute. Okay, it's live. You know how that works. Okay, we've talked about that before. All right, so I'm just going to go in and I'm going to start with that eyeliner. And look at how beautifully that just goes right on. Can you see it? It's just so easy. I know I was kind of intimidated by liquid liners. I mean, intimidated. I was like, are you kidding? I don't know that I could ever do a liquid liner. I'm going to make a mess. I'm even going to give myself just a little stretch here because I want my eyes to look nice and wide today. So I'm going to go up. I'm almost going up to the bend, okay? Notice where I have the crevice there, okay? I'm going to go to that bend. That's where I'm going to have my eyes start there to open and to widen, okay? Look at my eyes, all right? And you can see how that opens that up on this side, okay, opposed to this side. Okay, let's do the other one. I really want to open these up today. I want them to shine and shimmer. Okay, so here we go. Here's the other one. Okay, I'm going to close. I'll look down for a minute. Get this going. Again, just smooth, even coverage. It does take a little bit of practice, but you can do it. If I can do it, I promise you can do it. Okay, and again, I want to lift up, going back to the crevice of my eye. Okay, so there you go. You can kind of see how that's working and how that's working to look out. And it's just a real pretty shimmery. As I'm looking in my bathroom, the tones are more of grays and browns. When you're looking, it looks a lot darker. Okay, so just be aware that the the lighting here is a little bit different. Okay, the next thing that I want to do is I want to add in some gold on this because I want my eyes to shimmer and to shine. So I'm going to bring that light yet up again. You could use crystal in here. The colors that I'm wearing for today, though, kind of go more toward gold, and gold is really popular right now, especially with the combination of black. And so I'm going to use my gold. It is my favorite. I'm just going to put a little bit on today. And I just do a little thin shimmer coating right on the top of my black mascara there. I mean, not mascara, sorry, my eyeliner. Okay. There we go. Okay, so there you have that. And you can make it thick if you want to. If you want to, you could even go down under the eye just to bring a little bit of shimmer and a little bit of shine to your look, okay? I'm actually wearing a leopard jacket on top of my red shirt today. So this will just be an added fun to my already animal print. Just that liquid and that brown, and that black. Yeah. That's just exactly what I want. Okay, and I'm going to go on down. All right, just to add that little glimmer right there. Okay, so there you have that. So there's my eyes. Now, I haven't added my mascara yet, and I'm about to do that. I have several different mascaras. Zen mascara is one of our favorites amongst our selling clients. First of all, they like the price of it. It's very affordable. But then there are also some other aspects of that mascara that they love. They love the fact that with sensitive skin or sensitive eyes, a lot of my clients that cannot wear mascaras because it burns, there's usually something in it that causes trouble for them. They like that the Zen, because we have all natural products, has not been a burning culprit for them. And so a lot of people are wearing the Zen that can't typically wear mascara. So that is definitely something to keep into mind, or maybe to even give a try if you are a person that has sensitive eyes. Today, I'm going to use one of my go-tos that I love. I like a real pretty faux look, but I'm not a person that's necessarily going to go and put on fake lashes. That's just not me. But for some people, that is a look that you love, and that's awesome. But this for me, for what I do in and out of just every day, is something that's an extended lash that will be perfect for just going here or there, running around the house, or doing chores, or running errands, or whatever. I am using the Double Lash Extend by Farmasi, and I'm going to start with my length. Okay, and so my length is the silver, and then you have the pink. The length, you want to start with it first. And you have a really pretty, let me see if I can show you, just a really nice little wand here. And you go in and you just put that on over your lash. Now I'm going to tell you, if I do a bottom lash here, this is what I'm going to use on my bottom. Okay. So you just put that on. Not a big deal. Okay. And go on back up to the top. All right. There we go. Now I want to add in the volume. Okay, so this is going to add, so you can already kind of see that it's got some pretty here. Let me go from a side angle so you can kind of watch how this beefs this up a little bit. Okay, so we're adding the pink. It just lets you get a little bit more of that product. Okay, can you kind of see from the side? It always amazes me how doing your eyes can pop your entire eye look. You know, it's just amazing. You know, from done to undone. Okay, so there that is. I'm going to go back in with my length brush just real quick, and I'm going to use it to separate those lashes Okay, so I just kind of do silver and then pink and then go back to silver, and there you go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go back in. I'm going to go back over here to the silver side. I'm going to go back and just again apply going up. Look at those lashes. That's faux for me. That's just, I love the extended length it gives me. It's just so much fun. I love it. Okay. And then I'm going to go again with the pink. Add that up. Here we go. All right. Let's pull that up. Oh, got my eye. That hurt. When it's live, there's nothing you can do. Okay. So there we go. Really pretty. I love that. Okay. And then I'm going to go back in one more time with my silver end right here. And I'm going to go up. There we go. All right. There is it. There we are. Okay, so there are my eyes. And I love that look. That's pretty. Can you see? Let me get close so you can kind of see how it all looks to go. Kind of goes together. Okay, so you have the pretty faux look. And then it just, I can just feel that it's opening my face up and giving me the look that I want it to have. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to add in a matte color. For the matte today, I'm going to use red. I am wearing a red shirt. I'm wearing leopard, so it'll be fun. Our matte lipsticks are awesome lipsticks. If you haven't ever tried them, I want to encourage you to try them. First of all, when you put the matte lipstick on, if you put it onto a clean surface lip, it will last. It's an extended wear lipstick. It'll stay on. If you use it over a conditioner, it will create more of a regular lipstick, okay? So that one that will come off, but it'll still give you a highly pigmented look. Some people like that matte that just stays on and they don't have to reapply all of the time. But some people like to be able to have that option to be able to just have regular moisturized lips, okay? It just depends on what your preference is. Before we started and before I applied this, I used my lip conditioner this morning. So the look that I'm going for is a more moisturized look, which I still love the versatility that we have here with Farmasi to be able to do that. So I'm going to be using Red Love this morning. This is the color for Red Love, and it is my personal one. And I'm sorry, I had foundation on my hand, and so it got on my tube here, but here we go. So this is Red Love, and it is really a pretty vibrant pop, perfect for Christmas. So if you need a red, get with me. Reds are awesome, and this one has a nice blue to it, so it's going to make your teeth really pretty and shimmery and shiny, and it's just a great red. So I'm going to put it on. And there we go. Okay. And so there's my completed look for today. Okay, y'all, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that if there are any products I can help you with, if you have questions, let me know. I'd be happy to answer anything about the Farmasi products. If you need to order, I would love to help you to order. If you just want to chat and talk makeup, I would love to chat. I will respond. Let me know how I can help you. Y'all have a great day. We'll talk to you next time on Cindy's Fantastic Farmasi Finds. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.